Outlander stars Graham McTavish and Sam Heughan haven't just worked together on the Star's original series. Fans may know that they also starred together in the documentary show Men in Kilts, whose first season aired in early 2021. Just recently, McTavish opened up about working with his co-star on the show, revealing what fans can expect from the new episodes. He also said that Sam continues to torment him on the show. First off, Graham shared his experience working with Sam on the second season. The 61-year-old actor recently appeared in an exclusive interview with Express.co.uk with his family from New Zealand. There, he talked about how it was like reuniting with the Outlander co-star for the second season of Men in Kilts after so long. He said that during filming, they both had a brilliant time together. In fact, he actually had many more near-death experiences than he did while working on season 1. According to the actor, Sam even torments him and films it while it's happening. Fans who've seen it may know that over the course of the series, Sam pushed Graham out of his comfort zone as well as attempted to scare his co-star during the episode focusing on witchcraft. We're sure this was meant sarcastically though, considering their close friendship, but it was still worth all the effort since the show was a hit. McTavish added to this by saying that they always have a great laugh on set, especially when they're in the big van together that's featured regularly on each of the episodes. They just go off on the most extraordinary tangents, and it's very lovely to do. It was truly a wonderful experience for both. Graham also asked whether he would be repaying the favor of near-death experiences in kind to Sam or not. In response to this, he teased that one day it'll definitely happen, so let's hope we do get to see this sometime in the future for some more entertainment. Next up, what do we know about Season 2 of Men in Kilts? While Season 1 focused on various aspects of Scottish culture, the upcoming one will be set in a different place. It'll see the two leads travel to New Zealand to seek out Scottish influences on the nation. This outing seems to be a contrast to the debut series, which saw the acting duo traveling in a camper van across Scotland to discover more about the nation's rich history and culture. Fans can expect more of the same hijinks between the duo this time around. Filming on Season 2 reportedly took place earlier this year, with the new series expected to debut at some point on Starz and its streaming platform Starzplay. It's expected to showcase more of the same as the actors learn more about Scottish history and have some incredible experiences on their journey of discovery across New Zealand. What's more, Men in Kilts even had an accompanying book, Clanlands, which gave further insight into the twosome Scottish road trip and became a Sunday Times bestseller. It even featured a foreword from Outlander's author, Diana Gabaldon. This series actually started off as a podcast called Clanlands, which Graham and Sam had been working on with mounting interest, leading Starz to turn it into a fully fledged TV show. Given the first season's success and the second one's anticipation, could there be a possible third season? Graham said he hoped so and would absolutely love to do it. Coming up, will Graham ever return to Outlander? Season 7 of Outlander is currently in production and fans are excited as ever. As the show seems to be coming to an end after this or Season 8, some think Graham's character, Dougal Mackenzie, will return this season. We know that sounds impossible, but hear us out. He might not necessarily return as Dougal because the character's dead, but maybe as some other person. Fans who have paid close attention to the first two seasons will remember that Dougal and Gellis had an illegitimate son. This was Buck Mackenzie, and what's even more interesting is that he was one of Roger Mackenzie's direct ancestors. Some fans are even theorizing that Buck's storyline will be explored in depth in the upcoming season, and a different actor would be playing an older version of him. This could be Graham. Others are uncertain about his addition in Season 7 because no announcement has been made of McTavish being part of the cast. They believe if an 8th season happens, he'll probably be part of that. But who knows, there could have been hidden additions to the cast too. Digital Spy even interviewed Graham regarding this. When asked about whether he'd return to the series, he said he's not sure at the moment. His character is part of the book 7 and 8 though. Graham joked by saying that actors are usually the last to know whether they'll be working on the same show again or not. So maybe that's an indirect tease for his return. But again, we can't be fully sure. While fan theories do provide a lot of insight into possibilities, they can't always be accurate. Guess we'll find out eventually. And now for some other related news. First off, McTavish discusses the possibility of starring in the Outlander prequel. In the same interview where he was asked about Men in Kilts, Graham also opened up about whether he'll be appearing in the Outlander prequel series, Blood of My Blood, after Starz announced work had started on the forthcoming drama. He said this mainly depends on how much of a prequel it is. There are limits to his youthful transformation, so he thinks any chance of him playing a teenage Dougal isn't on the cards right now, but honestly, anything can happen. Since it's currently in the early stages with Gabaldon writing the novel, which will serve as the basis for the show, it may be too soon to know who will be cast in the show. However, it's unlikely that there will be much of a crossover between the cast of Outlander and Blood of My Blood, as they cover two different time periods. Even if Graham isn't involved in the prequel, he could probably cameo in Outlander again as he did earlier. Guess we'll find out when Season 7 comes out. Next up, Sam reveals what he'll miss the most about Outlander when it ends. Sam recently spoke about what he'll miss the most about Outlander when the show eventually comes to an end. Both fans and actors are wondering if this will be the end for the Starz original show, and Heughan has quite a lot to say about it. Speaking to Square Mile, he said that he'll miss the camaraderie, the people, the routine. He, along with the rest of the cast, was accustomed to to following a rigorous schedule, so that'll definitely be remembered. He said there's something wonderful about going to work every day. Everyone knows they're going to be exhausted in the end. It's hard work. It's full on, but everyone's in it together. So he thinks that camaraderie and being around people he likes will be some of his fondest memories from the show. Earlier this year, he also spoke about the possibility of his character being killed off in Outlander and admitted it may not be long in coming. In an interview with Gold Derby, he said Jamie's not afraid of death anymore, having gone through so much in the previous seasons. So will the show end for him sooner than it does for the others? Only time will tell. Lastly, Sam issued a warning on social media after a worrying discovery. Just a few days ago, the Outlander star issued a scam alert on his Instagram account following his suspicions about a fraudster operating fake accounts in his name. He addressed his 3.8 million followers with a plea, asking them to be careful while using social media. This is because there are so many scammers online. He also assured them that he only has access to his official verified account. Every other one is a fake. Fans must be checking his social media pages regularly as a result of this. Just a while ago, they also became excited by the prospect that the actor could be a potential runner-up for the next James Bond. Sadly, recent casting news from the studio confirms that he may no longer be eligible for the role of the iconic tuxedo-clad spy. This is because they're looking for a younger and preferably POC actor. Fans were saddened because he had been in the running for months and even auditioned for the role. At the end of August, however, it was reported that Heughan would be starring in the film adaptation of the video game Days Gone. His potential inclusion in this movie also verifies that his chances of being 007 are over. This is due to the fact that the production and filming of the adaptation may cause scheduling conflicts by the time the next Bond flick is in production. So let's hope he gets to star in other projects in the near future. And that's a wrap for this video. What are your thoughts on Graham McTavish's descriptions of working with Sam on the show? And are you looking forward to the second season? Let us know in the comments below. Do give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell notification for similar videos. And we'll see you in the next one.